gaming with MMOs and Popular Gen, your ultimate summer fan base with a YouTube channels, Popular MMOs, and Gaming with Gen. Wait a second, I'm going to turn the volume down, it's a bit too loud. There we go. Welcome back to Redstone Week. Today, I'll show you some samples of circuits that could help you start off with Redstone. So let me get this set up. And this time, just like that, I have it set up. Usually takes a lot longer. Alright, let's see. Here we go, and boom. Alright. So, actually, you know what? Let me show you some redstone circuits I built. Actually, you know what? Not just simple. Also, like some advanced ones too. Alright. Let me show you like the simple redstone circuit I built. Ah, here we go. Wait, no, here we go. This is my niece's Tony's house. I talked about her earlier on this channel. She's my niece. A simple redstone circuit that opens the door for you. Hi, Mom.
Hi. Talking about Tony? Oh,
yes.
what she built?
This is my mom. Ha ha ha. It's also a doorbell when you walk in. It's a very simple circuit. All you do is put a pressure plate on which door you want to open. Then it'll open. Then it will open, and then this door will open because the pressure plate is connected to the door. It will emit 15 blocks of redstone, automatically opening this door. Then a line of redstone goes to this no block, and then making a sound. That sound is going to be the doorbell. Another simple circuit I also did with my niece's house is automatic opening fences. When it's daylight, the fences automatically open, but when it turns night, they will automatically close so no enemies can get in. Now, I'll come back when it's dark. It's also a very simple circuit. With redstone torches and detector rails, you can make a detector railroad that will never stop, going up or down. See, because the redstone torch is powered, and you power the powered tracks, because the detector rail can't power anything that goes up. Very inconvenient. They should like make an update for that. You know, make it actually so they can go up. It's just a shame, to be honest. Alright. Let me show you another simple redstone circuit. What I like to call the trash can. You can throw your items in here, and it actually looks like a trash can. It will travel through the hoppers. Now, this is actually a special clock. Because if it was just a regular clock, this would be ticking so fast that the dispenser would never be able to catch up with it, and it would just stop clicking. The dispenser would just stop working. But if you slow down the clock by adding another comparator and turning both subtraction modes on, it will actually slow down the clock, and then this would work. As you can hear it clicking right now. And then the item... Well, actually, you know what? This is a dropper. If it was a dispenser, that would be horrible. This is a dropper, or else things would get bad. So it drops the item into there and then burns up. Then it doesn't exist anymore. That's the trash can. Another simple circuit, an automatic waterfall. That's right. Okay, when it turns night, this will power. This power at least 15. This power like a weak signal of redstone, maybe like about 13 blocks of redstone power. I think that's why I need this repeater. Set to 4 ticks. So it's set to 4 ticks, so it won't go too quickly for the pistons. Redstone goes here. It's arranged in a way where both pistons will actually work. And the redstone, based on its arrangement, will actually flow into this piston. Then the redstone power goes around and then flows into this piston. Henceforth, the automatic waterfall. So then when it turns night, boom, these blocks will go up and the waterfall will stop. Also, okay, this is a little more complicated. This is piston fences. Now, as you can see, this is not foolproof because I had to put some fences here. But to keep mobs from getting in, it's, you know, to keep mobs from entering this while it's up. Yeah, it keeps mobs from entering the waterfall section, traveling up there, and somehow getting into the house. I don't know how they would get into the house. Maybe like a zombie. If I set this to hard mode, could punch it down, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this is a little more complicated because you need a lot of daylight sensors, and a lot of pistons, and a lot of wood to make the fences. On to another complicated piece. I call this the Minecart Computer. Because whenever the minecart moves over the detector barrel, it emits redstone power, which power these pistons. Which also powers this light clock. You see, it's very complicated. Wires going everywhere. And watch what happens when I turn this off. I mean on. I turn this piston on. This piston stops getting this block, and then the clock will stop, and the clock will stay on. I mean, then the redstone lamps will stay on because the redstone block is in this position. So when I turn it off, and then do this, it will also stop working. I mean, the redstone lamps will permanently be turned off because it's not even connecting there now. Although when I turn this on, off, it'll go down. It'll be like, super clocky. So you have a bunch of redstone wires running into each piston. One can't be left out if you want it to work. Let me see. What else can I do for you guys? Circuits. No, I can't do that. It's way too complicated for me. Okay. My Minecraft Superhighway. It may look simple, just putting a lot of blocks down, but it took me about like 5 weekends to build this. Seriously, it took me like 5 to 6 weekends to build this just by itself. You believe how hard it is? Oh, I forgot one simple circuit. Nighttime powered lights, so mobs won't spawn in your house. As you can see, daylight sensor turned into a nighttime sensor, leading to the lights. That simple. Ooh, hotel is on. Anyway, oh, I want to show you another circuit. This is the Redstone. This is my freight train railway. Put items on the right, which will be a minecart with a chest, and you can travel next to it on the left. You can take extra items anywhere you go. And then here's my piston gateway. This circuit's actually really simple. All it is, it's a redstone repeater, tick to 4, and all the redstone power is coming from this button. Wait, which button? This button over here. There's some travels on there, then splits into 2 directions. And then go over here into this tick. Well, the reason why it's tick to 4 is so that the tracks will so that it's so that the minecart will have time to be able to go down there. If I didn't have this repeater, it would just either stay there or go backwards, and we don't want that. Anyway, that's my freight train line, and that's the gateway for it. Let's see, what's some other stuff? Oh yes, that's right. Just recently, I started to make a toll for this. Like the toll will cost at least one. It will cost 1 emerald. Wait, I think I have an emerald in my inventory. Yes, I do. So watch what happens when you put the emerald in here. If the piston will open up, and the power track will light, and the minecart will go forward, paying the toll. Now, after I finish all the cash tolls, because this is like considered a cash toll, I'm going to put easy pass in. That's right. So this is how it works. Hoppers travel there. It'll go to like this toll booth area. You know, like you see on the highway, where the people collect all the money. It'll go to that building, which I have not built yet. But when it runs along here, the comparator senses an item in it, but the signal's not strong enough, so use a repeater. Goes down here, and then it goes into this piston. Now I would have this tick to 4. Now I will have this repeater tick to 4, but I already have a repeater here, and I already have this repeater on 3 ticks here, so that equals up to 4 ticks already. That's just enough. Then we have the reservoir going here, which powers the track. This is also tick to 4, or else it would not work at all. Else the minecart cannot get that far. That's how my complicated toll booth works. The same, exactly the same on this side. As you can see, I'm going to put them at every exit, because this is an exit. You know what? During school on the weekends, like either Saturday, Sunday, or both, it might not be both most of the time. I'm gonna at least try to create a new channel where I will give you the grand tour of my village city. That's what I'll do. Now, as you can see, I'm starting to build another one over here, and it's definitely not complete yet. Right, guys, that's about it with all these complicated circuits that I know. You look it up on YouTube, there are millions of circuits, so go try mine, and go try them, and subscribe to me, subscribe to Pat, subscribe to Jen, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.